So, hello friends, now we are starting next example number 4 from this exercise. In the last video, we have completed first 3 examples. So, observe the condition in the next example. We have to find out vector equation of line passing through this point. Its position vector of one point is given to us. Generally, position vector of one point means given point we are denoting by a bar. If 2 points are given to us, then we will denote it by what? B bar. But as it stands, only position vector of one point is given to us. So let us denote it by a bar. So let a bar is equal to I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap be the position vector of point on the line. So well, and again it is given to us that and perpendicular to these two vectors, means line is perpendicular to these two vectors. So let us denote this vector by b bar and this vector by what? C bar. And let b bar is equal to what? I cap plus j cap plus k cap, and C bar is equal to 2I cap minus j cap plus k cap be the vectors perpendicular to the line. Now observe the given condition. We will have only two formulas to find out vector equation of line. What is the first formula to find out vector equation of line? R bar is equal to a bar plus lambda b bar. And second formula is R bar is equal to a bar plus lambda b bar minus a bar. Second formula is applicable if 2 points are given to us, but here 2 points on the line is not given, so second formula is not applicable. Means we have to apply only, or we have to apply here first formula to find out our required vector equation of line. To apply this formula, two values are required. Which two values? A bar and B bar. What is A bar? Position vector of one point on the line, which is already given to us. Now we will require the value of what? B bar. But where B bar is nothing but vector what? Parallel to the line. But here vector parallel to the line is not given. But what is the given condition? Two vectors are given to us which are perpendicular to the line. Now try to understand here using these two vectors which are perpendicular to the line. Which two vectors are perpendicular? B bar and C bar are two vectors perpendicular to the line. These two vectors are perpendicular to the line. It is given to us, isn't it? If we are taking cross product of two vectors, we will get a new vector which is perpendicular to B bar also and perpendicular to what? C bar also. Means if we are taking cross product of B bar and C bar, we will get new vector B bar cross C bar. This new vector is perpendicular to B bar also and what? C bar also. This part already we have discussed when we have seen all the result and definition of what? Cross product. That cross product of two vector is a new vector which is perpendicular to plane of B bar and C bar, means it is perpendicular to B bar also and C bar also. Now B bar and C bar are perpendicular to the line, and B bar cross C bar is also perpendicular to B bar and C bar are perpendicular to the line. Even B bar and C bar are perpendicular to B bar cross C bar. Means what we can say about B bar cross C bar and line? Means we can say that, or we can observe here, B bar cross C bar is a vector parallel to the line. Means in this way we will get here one vector here. B bar is what? Vector parallel to the line. But instead of B bar, which vector we are getting here? B bar cross C bar is a vector what? Parallel to the line. So means to find out vector parallel to the line, we have to find out cross product of what? B bar and C bar. So here B bar and C bar be the vector perpendicular to the line. If these two vectors are perpendicular to the line, means we can say that B bar cross C bar is a vector parallel to the line. So let us try to find out cross product of these two vectors. So therefore B bar cross C bar is equal to, cross product can be find out using what? Determinant. So in the first row write down basic vector. Now in the second row write down the coefficients of I cap, J cap, K cap from B bar, that is 1 1 1, and coefficient from C bar are 3 minus 1 1. Let us simplify this determinant. First we are trying to find out coefficient of I cap. Delete this column, find out determinant of these four elements. This product is 1 minus minus 1 means plus 1. Not necessary 1 here. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 is what? 2. 1 minus minus means plus 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. If plus j cap is there, at that time here we are taking minus j cap. Delete this column. Now find out determinant of these four elements. This product is 1. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Minus 1 and this minus will become what? Plus 1. So lastly, let us try to find out coefficient of k cap. Delete this column. Minus 1 minus 2 means will be equals to minus 3. Minus 3 k cap. So b bar cross c bar is also known to us. So therefore, vector equation of line is r bar is equal to, what is the formula? R bar is equal to a bar plus lambda b bar. What is b bar here? Vector parallel to the line. But instead of b bar, here vector parallel to the line is what? B bar cross c bar. So that's why here this formula will become r bar is equal to a bar plus lambda b bar cross c bar. Hope all of you are getting it. Here vector parallel to the line we have denoted by what? B bar. And here vector parallel to the line is denoted by what? B bar cross C bar. So therefore R bar is equal to A bar. Replace A bar by its given value. Its value is I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap plus lambda B bar cross C bar. What is the value of B bar cross C bar? That is 2I cap plus j cap minus 3k cap. In this way we have got required vector equation of line. See, in the question number 5 also, we have to find out vector equation of line passing through the point having position vector and parallel to this line. Means here, this is the position vector of one point on the line, and position vector of a point on the line we are denoting by what? A bar, because in formula that position vector is denoted by A bar. So what is given condition here? So this minus I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap. Let us denote this vector by what? A bar. Be the position vector of point on the line. Okay. So position vector of one point on the line is given to us. In such cases, we are applying which formula? R bar is equal to A bar plus lambda B bar. Here A bar is position vector of a point on the line. With this value is already known to us. Now we require the value of what? B bar, means a vector parallel to the line. Now use second condition. It is given to us that this line is what? Parallel to the line. So line R bar is equal to I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap plus lambda 3I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. It's parallel to required line. So this is given condition. So now we know that this line is parallel to our required line. So let us suppose that this will be what? Required line, and this is what? Given line. It is given to us that this given line and required line are parallel to each other. So from this equation here, this equation is in the form of what? R bar is equal to A bar plus lambda B bar. Now this B bar is nothing but what? Vector parallel to the given line. So this is the given line, and B bar is nothing but vector parallel to the line. If B bar is parallel to given line, but given line is parallel to what? Required line, means what we can say that this B bar is parallel to required line also. So therefore B bar is equals to 3I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap is a vector parallel to required line. Hope you have got it. It is given to us that this line is parallel to what? Required line. So vector parallel to this line. This is the vector parallel to what? Given line. But given line is parallel to required line, means we can say that B bar is also parallel to what? Required line. So therefore B bar is parallel to required line. If A bar and B bar is known to us, then vector equation of line can be found out applying this formula. So therefore vector equation of line is, what is the formula? R bar is equal to A bar plus lambda B bar. Remaining part is just to substitute the value. Replace A bar by its value. Value of A bar is equal to minus I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap plus lambda into B bar. And what is the value of B bar here? 3I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. So in this way we have got equation of required line from the given conditions. So observe the question number 6. In this question we are finding Cartesian equation of line passing through this point and having these direction ratios. Means coordinate of one point on the line is given to us and direction ratios are given to us. Coordinate of given point in theorem second we have denoted by x1 y1 z1, means here value of x1 y1 z1 is given to us, and direction ratios we are denoting by what, ABC. If these values are given to us, this first formula according to second theorem can be applicable to find out equation of line. To apply this formula, which values are required? x1, y1, z1. What is x1, y1, z1? Coordinate of one point, which is already given to us. And what is ABC? Direction ratio, which are also given to us. Means both the values applied to this formula are given to us. So using this formula, let us try to find out equation of line. So here we have to find out equation of line. Line passes through the point. Passes through the point A, whose coordinates are -1, 2, 1, and having direction ratios. Having direction ratios. What are the direction ratio? 2, 3, 1. So therefore we can say that x1 will be equals to, what is the value of x1 here? -1. This y1 is equals to what? 2. z1 is equals to what? 1. Direction ratio means A is equals to 2, B is equal to 3, and C is equal to 1. All these values are given to us. So therefore Cartesian equation of line is, so what will the Cartesian equation? X minus x1 upon A is equal to y minus y1 upon B is equal to z minus z1 upon C. Formula is already known to us. Remaining part is just to substitute these values in this formula. So x minus x1, x1 is -1, minus, and this minus will become +1 upon A is equals to 2, is equal to y minus y1, y1 is here 2, upon B is equal to 3, and z minus z1, z1 is 1, upon C is also 1. In this way we have got required equation of line. So in this way we have got Cartesian equation of line. See in question number 7, coordinate of 2 points on the line is given to us. Using this condition we have to find out Cartesian equation. According to fourth theorem, so this will be the formula to find out Cartesian equation of line passing through 2 points. Denote the coordinate of first point by x1, y1, z1 and second point by what? x2, y2, z2. If all these values are known to us, already these values are given here, let us apply this formula to find out equation of line. So in this case it is given to us that line passes through the point. Line passes through points A having coordinate 2, 2, 1 and B having coordinate 1, 3, 0. So here we can say that x1 will be equals to, what is the value of x1? 2. y1 is equals to also 2 and z1 is also equals to 1. Now from the coordinate of this point B, let us try to find out x2, y2, z2. x2 is equals to 1, y2 is equals to 3 and z2 is equal to 0. Now if you observe our formula, what is the denominator? x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Either find out first value of x2 minus x1 so that directly we are able to substitute these values in the formula. x2 minus x1 means 1 minus 2 is equal to -1. y2 minus y1 is equals to 3 minus 2 will be equals to 1, and lastly z2 minus z1 is equals to 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1 is equal to what? -1. So value of these values in the denominators are also known to us. Now apply this formula. So therefore Cartesian equation of line is, what is the Cartesian equation? X minus x1 upon x2 minus x1 is equal to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1 is equal to z minus z1 upon z2 minus z1. Now just substitute the values. X minus x1, what is the value of x1 here? 2 is equals to y minus y1. y1 is also what? 2 is equals to z minus z1. Z1 is how much? 1. Divided by, sorry, in the denominator, substitute these values x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Replace this x2 minus x1 by its value minus 1, y2 minus y1 is equals to 1, and z2 minus z1 is equal to what? Minus 1. In this way, applying this second formula, we have got required equation of line. In which form? Cartesian form. So we'll see in the question number 8, coordinate of 3 points are given to us. 3 points are given, and question is to find out Cartesian equation of line AB and show that these 3 points are what? Collinear. So question is asked in two parts. First we are finding Cartesian equation of which line? AB. So here coordinate of A is also given, B is also given, means coordinate of 2 point on the line is given to us. If coordinate of 2 point on the line is given to us, then this formula is applicable to find out Cartesian equation of line. So we are considering here coordinate of point A and B. So we are supposing that let x1 is equal to minus 2, y1 is equal to 3, z1 is equals to 4, and x2 is equals to, what is the value of x2? 1, y2 is equals to 1, and z2 is equals to 2. So therefore Cartesian equation of line AB is, so well, let us try to find out Cartesian equation. What is the formula? X minus x1 upon x2 minus x1 is equal to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1 is equals to z minus z1 upon z2 minus z1. Now remaining part is just to substitute the values. So x minus x1, what is x1? Minus 2, minus, and this minus will become plus 2 upon x2 minus x1 means 1 minus minus means plus 2 is equal to y minus y1. What is y1 here? 3 upon y2 minus y1 means 1 minus 3 is equal to z minus z1. Z1 is how much? 4, and in the denominator z2 minus z1 means 2 minus 4. So what result we are getting here? X plus 2 upon 3 is equals to y minus 3 upon minus 2 is equal to z minus 4 upon 2 minus 4 is minus 2. In this way we have got our required vector equation of line. Let us denote this equation, say, by equation number first. So we have got Cartesian, sorry, not vector equation, we have got Cartesian equation. Cartesian equation of which line? AB. Now second part of this example is to show that these 3 points are collinear. Now to show that these 3 points are collinear, here we are using one simple method. Already equation of line AB is known to us. Equation of line AB is known to us. If the coordinate of third point, which third point? C, satisfies this equation, means we can say that C point lies on this line, and if the coordinate of point C does not satisfy equation of line AB, so C is not the point on line AB. Means to check whether C point lies on AB or does not lies on AB, we have to check that the coordinate of point C satisfies equation of line AB or not. Is it clear? So now we are substituting, put x is equals to, what is the x coordinate here? 4. We are observing the coordinate of point C. Let us denote x coordinate of point C by x. X is equals to 4, y coordinate is minus 1, and z coordinate is what? 0. So put these values in equation first. We are substituting the coordinate of point C in which equation? In equation first, means in equation of line AB. So let us see what we'll get here. Replace this x by what? 4. 4 plus 2 upon 3 is equals to, y we are replacing by what? Minus 1. Minus 1 minus 3 upon minus 2 is equal to, z we are replacing by 0. 0 minus 4 upon minus 2. So what we'll get here? 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 upon 3 is 2. Here minus 4 upon minus 2 is 2, and here 0 minus 4 is minus 4. Minus 4 upon minus 2 is plus 2. So what result we have got here? All these 3 terms becomes what? Equal. Means we can say that coordinate of point C satisfies the equation of line AB. So therefore C point Therefore, coordinate of point C satisfies equation of line AB. And if coordinate of point C satisfies the equation, that's why we can say that point C lies on the same line. And if these 3 points, point A, B, C, lie on the same line, means what is our conclusion? These 3 points are what? Collinear. Hence, or therefore, point C lies on line AB. So here coordinate of point C satisfies the equation of line AB, means we can say that point C lies on AB. And if point C lies on AB, means these 3 points C, A and B lie on same line, means point ABC are collinear. Hence we can say that points A, B and C are collinear. So this completes the solution of this example.